Funny jokes in 3, 2, 1, go! What's Homer Simpson's least favorite style of beer? Flanders Red Ale.
Some Texans are mingling at the bar when an Oxford graduate walks in. "Howdy, stranger," one Texan says. "Where are you from?" The Oxford graduate answers, "I come from a place where we do not end our sentences in prepositions." "Oh, I'm sorry," replies the Texan. "Where are you from, jackass?"
Infinitely many mathematicians walk into a bar. The first says, "I'll have a beer." The second says, "I'll have a half beer." The third says, "I'll have a quarter of a beer." Before anyone else can speak, the barman fills up exactly 2 glasses of beer and serves them. "Come on now," he says to the group. "You guys have got to learn your limits." An amnesiac walks into a bar. He goes up to a beautiful blonde and says, "So, do I come here often?" Das ist mein Lieblingshorte. Hi Süßes, bin ich öfter hier?
The barman says, "We don't serve time travelers here." A time traveler walks into a bar.
Penguin walks into a bar, goes to the counter and asks the bartender, "Have you seen my brother?" The bartender says, "I don't know. What does he look like?"
I was at the customer service desk, returning a pair of jeans that was too tight. "Was anything wrong with them?" the clerk asked. "Yes," I said. "They hurt my feelings."
While I was out to lunch, my coworker answered my phone and told the caller that I would be back in 20 minutes. The woman asked, "Is that 20 minutes Central Standard Time?"
At an art gallery, a woman and her 10-year-old son were having a tough time choosing between one of my paintings and another artist's work. They finally went with mine. "I guess you decided you prefer an autumn scene to a floral," I said. "No," said the boy. "Your painting's wider, so it'll cover 3 holes in our wall."
I guess this is what happens after you've worked at the same place for a while. I was eating at a fast food restaurant when an employee began his shift by walking into the kitchen area and calling out, "Honey, I'm home!"
Client to designer. "It doesn't really look purple. It looks more like a mixture of red and blue."
Why go to the paint store when you're on a diet? You can get thinner there.
Why shouldn't you fall in love with a pastry chef? He'll desert you.
I tell people I'm on a low-carb diet, but in reality, I just eat pasta while lying on the floor.
Like und abonnier, YouTuber!